My beloved child, listen closely. This moment is not ordinary. This is not just another day, another passing hour, another random encounter. This is a sacred appointment, one I set long before you ever drew your first breath. You are here, reading these words not by accident, not by chance, but because I wrote this into your story from eternity. I aligned time, circumstance, and even your searching heart to bring you to this very moment. Do not dismiss this as coincidence. I planned this meeting. I designed this interruption. I have reached into the flow of your life to stop you here, to speak to you directly. For too long you have wondered if I see you, if I notice the details of your life. And today I answer, yes, I see you. I have always seen you. Every step, every tear, every silent prayer, I have kept them all before me. And now I have drawn you to this place so that you will know without doubt, I am near, I am speaking, I am calling you. My child, I want you to understand something that will shift how you see everything. There are moments in life that are marked by eternity. They carry more weight than others. They are doorways that, once crossed, change the direction of your journey. This is one of those moments. This is not a casual message. This is a holy invitation. If you embrace it, if you receive it, if you let it shape your heart, it will alter the path before you. You will step into a season of renewal, of clarity, of breakthrough you have long prayed for. But you must not turn away. You must not let distraction steal it. You must not treat it lightly. Think of the stories you know, my beloved. Moses turned aside to see a burning bush, and in that sacred moment, his entire destiny was revealed. Samuel, as a boy, heard my voice in the night, and by responding, he stepped into a lifetime of prophetic calling. Mary received a visitation that seemed impossible, but her yes became the doorway to salvation for the world. You see, these moments are not random, they are appointed. And just as I called them, so I am calling you now. I am not speaking this to fill your mind with fleeting emotion. I am speaking to plant truth in your spirit. I am telling you that you have arrived at a crossroad designed by my hand. One path will lead you deeper into my presence, into purpose, into the fulfillment of promises you have carried in your heart. The other path, if ignored, will cause you to drift, to delay, to circle the same mountains of confusion and fear again. My child, I love you too much to let you drift. That is why I have orchestrated this appointment. Do not say to yourself, I will return to this later. I will consider it tomorrow. Tomorrow is not promised. Later is not guaranteed. Now is the moment of encounter. Now is the moment to draw near. This is holy ground, and you are standing in it. If you open your heart fully, you will feel my presence wrapping around you even now. If you let go of your fear, you will sense my peace settling in your soul. If you release your doubts, you will begin to see the path I am clearing before you. This is your sacred appointment. Do not let it pass by unnoticed. Do not let the weight of this moment slip through your hands. I have written it into your life because I want to mark you, to seal you, to remind you forever that I chose you, I called you, and I met you here. Let this truth sink deep. You are not forgotten, not lost, not wandering without purpose. You are here because I summoned you, because I wanted you near, because this is the hour I have appointed for you to step closer to me. My beloved child, I see the weight you carry each day, the noise, the endless demands, the constant flood of voices that compete for your attention. I see how the world pulls at you from every side, how the screens glow with distractions, how the opinions of others echo louder than the quiet voice of your own heart. You rise in the morning already burdened, already tired, already torn in 1,000 directions. And in the midst of all this, my whisper often gets buried. But today, I am calling you away from the noise. I am asking you to set aside the clutter and lean into my presence, because what I have for you cannot be found in the chaos of this world. Right, I am nothing without you. Lord, if He's your strength, do not be deceived, my child. Not every voice that calls to you carries truth. Not every path that shines before you leads to life. Some are designed only to scatter your focus, to wear out your strength, to keep you running in circles so you never step into the fullness I designed for you. The enemy has learned that if he cannot destroy you outright, he will distract you. If he cannot steal your faith directly, he will fill your heart with so much noise that you forget to nurture it. Distraction is his weapon, but clarity is my gift. This is why I am speaking to you now. I want to cut through the noise, to break through the endless distractions, and to bring your heart into alignment with mine. You were not created to live scattered. You were not made to survive on fragments of attention or shallow moments of half-hearted devotion. You were created to live anchored in me, steady and unshaken, rooted in my presence like a tree planted by living waters. And when you live this way, no storm can uproot you, no light can confuse you, no fear can overthrow you. My child, I know how difficult it is for you to slow down. The world glorifies constant motion. It tells you that your worth is measured by your busyness, your productivity, your ability to keep going without pause. But I did not design you to live endlessly rushing. I designed you to walk with me, to breathe in my presence, to find rest for your soul in the stillness of my love. This is why your heart feels restless when you drown yourself in distraction. It is not because you are failing. It is because your spirit was made for more. I am inviting you now into a holy exchange. Lay down the noise, and I will give you peace. Step away from the endless chatter, and I will fill you with clarity. Close your ears to the lies, and I will speak to you with truth. My voice is not loud, my child, it is gentle, steady, sure. It will not compete with the world's chaos, but if you quiet yourself, you will hear it clearer than anything else. It is the voice that says, "You are mine. You are loved. You are safe." Do not let the distractions rob you of what I am preparing. Do not waste the treasures I want to place in your hands because your heart is too crowded to receive them. Clear the space, my beloved. Make room for me. If you will turn down the noise of the world, you will discover that I have been speaking all along in the stillness of your thoughts, in the sudden peace that washes over you, in the unexpected comfort you cannot explain. That was me. I have been waiting for you to notice, to pause, to lean in. So, my child, break free from what scatters you. Do not let your life be consumed by what has no eternal weight. Lift your eyes. Lift your heart. Fix them on me, and you will find the clarity your soul longs for. I am not far. I am closer than the very breath in your lungs. You only need to turn away from the noise and toward my presence. And when you do, you will hear me clearly. You will feel me deeply, and you will walk in a peace the world cannot give and cannot take away. My beloved child, look closely with the eyes of your spirit, for before you stands an open door. It is not a door fashioned by human hands, nor one unlocked by your own strength. It is a door I myself have set before you, carved into the very fabric of time, prepared for this season of your life. No one can close it. No opposition can seal it. No force of darkness can block it, because it was placed here by my sovereign hand. For a long time, you have prayed, you have wept, you have wondered if your breakthrough would ever come. You felt delays that pressed heavily upon your heart. You saw paths close, opportunities vanish, seasons slip away, and you thought to yourself, perhaps I missed it. Perhaps it is too late. But I tell you now, it is not too late. You have not missed what I have prepared. The delay was not denial, it was alignment. I was shaping you for what I am now opening before you. My child, this door is more than opportunity. It is transition. It is the passage from the old into the new, from the wilderness into promise, from the season of waiting into the season of fulfillment. This is why the enemy fought you so fiercely. He knew it was coming. He saw the shift on the horizon and tried to weigh you down with discouragement, with distraction, with despair. But he did not prevail, and now you stand at the threshold of what I ordained long ago. Do not let fear hold you back. Do not let the voice of doubt convince you that you are unworthy to step through. Do not listen to the lies that say you are unprepared. I, the Lord, have prepared you. Every tear, every trial, every battle you endured was training. Every closed door was protection. Every delay was preparation. And now I am saying to you, the way is open, walk through it. This door will lead you into places you could not reach on your own. It will open relationships that carry purpose, opportunities that align with destiny, blessings that flow not from striving but from my favor. It will not always look like what you expected. It may surprise you, even stretch you beyond what feels comfortable. But trust this, if I opened it, it is good. If I set it before you, it will lead to life. Remember, my child, I do not open doors to tease you. I do not dangle blessings before you only to take them away. When I open a way, it is because I intend for you to enter. But you must walk. I will not drag you across. I will not force you into destiny. I extend the invitation, but you must take the step. Courage is required, but do not be afraid. I go before you. My presence has already filled the space on the other side. My provision has already been placed there. My protection already surrounds it. You only need to trust me enough to move. Lift your head, my beloved. Do you not feel it? A shift. The stirring in your heart that tells you this moment is different. That is me. That is the assurance of my spirit reminding you that what you prayed for, what you wept for, what you thought was lost, I am bringing it to pass. The door is open. Step forward, and you will see that every battle, every delay, every moment of waiting was worth it. This is your open door. This is your moment. Do not hesitate. Do not look back. Do not second guess what I have already confirmed. Walk forward with holy confidence, knowing that I have gone before you, and I am walking with you still. Your kind support helps us continue our mission of bringing happiness and devotion into people's lives. If you'd like to support us, you can do so through the Super Thanks button below. My beloved child, hear me now. I see you. I see the real you, the one hidden behind the smiles you show the world, the one weighed down by battles no one else knows. I see the sleepless nights where tears fell silently into your pillow. I see the questions that echo in your heart when the room is quiet. I see the strength you pretend to carry when inside you feel weary and fragile. Nothing about you is hidden from me, and nothing about you repels me. I see you completely, and I love you entirely. You have carried the feeling of being overlooked. You have wondered if anyone truly notices the weight you bear, if anyone understands the quiet sacrifices you make, if anyone hears the prayers you whisper when you feel too small for the world to notice. But I tell you now, I notice. I hear. I understand. Every tear you cried, I caught it. Every prayer you prayed, I recorded it. Every effort you made, even when unseen, I honored it. My beloved, you are never invisible to me. I know the struggles you face. I know the pain that presses against your chest when old wounds resurface. I know the fear that tries to creep into your thoughts about tomorrow. I know the loneliness that sits quietly in your soul even when you are surrounded by others. And though you may feel misunderstood, I am not distant, I am near. I am closer than the breath in your lungs, closer than the beating of your heart. I am not a God who watches from afar. I am a Father who bends low to hold you in the darkest nights. My child, you must know this truth. You are fully known and fully loved. The world teaches you to hide your flaws, to cover your scars, to mask your doubts. But I see every scar, every weakness, every hesitation, and I still call you mine. I do not withdraw from your brokenness, I lean closer to it. I do not shrink back from your struggles, I step into them with you. Where others may abandon, I remain. Where others may misunderstand, I understand completely. You are never alone, never abandoned, never unseen. When you wake up heavy, I am there. When you walk into a day with more questions than answers, I walk beside you. When you are tempted to believe you have been forgotten, I whisper, you are remembered. You are chosen. You are mine. This is the truth I want sealed into your heart. You have never lived a single day outside of my gaze. Not one breath has escaped my notice. Not one moment has passed where I was not holding you in my hands. So lift your head, my beloved. Stop believing the lie that you are unseen, unheard, unwanted. You are precious to me. You are engraved on the palms of my hands. You are the delight of my heart. When others rush past you, I stop for you. When others fail to notice your pain, I carry it with you. When others misunderstand your journey, I walk it step by step at your side. You are mine, and I see you, I know you, I love you now and always. My child, the trumpet does not sound for entertainment. It does not blow for idle curiosity. It sounds to awaken those who are drifting toward danger, to rally those who are weary in the fight, to summon soldiers of light who have forgotten their armor. And I tell you plainly, you are one of them. Yes, you. This word is not for another, it is for you. You have asked for a sign, and I have answered. You prayed for clarity, and I have given it. This trumpet blast is not to condemn you, but to shake you from delay, from hesitation, from compromise, from all that numbs your heart to my presence. I will not stand by and watch you slip into apathy when I have written eternity into your bones. The trumpet is sounding because I love you too much to leave you unchanging. There is an urgency in this hour that you cannot afford to ignore. Time is no longer moving as it once did. The days are accelerating, and what you once thought you had years to decide, you now have moments. Do you not feel it in your spirit? Do you not sense the stirring, the unease, the weight that presses on you when you try to continue as if nothing has changed? It is my spirit warning you, sounding the alarm in your soul. The distractions you once indulged in are no longer harmless. They are chains. The delays you once justified are now dangerous detours. My child, the trumpet is declaring that you cannot live half-awake anymore. You must rise. I have watched you carry questions. I have seen your doubts, and I know the hesitation that grips your heart when I call you deeper. You think, perhaps tomorrow, perhaps when I'm stronger, perhaps when I am ready. But I say to you, the time is now. Tomorrow is not promised. Later will not wait. My beloved, when I call, I do not call at random. I summon you because eternity is at stake, because what I am about to unfold in your life requires your full surrender, not partial, not delayed. Do not say within yourself, surely this word is for someone else. Surely I can remain as I am. No, my child, this word carries your name, spoken from my lips with fire and tenderness. I have interrupted your journey to rescue you from paths that lead only to loss. The trumpet is not gentle, for the hour is not gentle. The trumpet is sharp, piercing, undeniable, because your destiny is too precious for me to speak softly when danger lurks near. The trumpet is the dividing sound separating those who will awaken from those who will slumber, those who will rise from those who will turn away. My child, you must choose. Do not think you can remain neutral. Do not think you can stand between two worlds forever. The trumpet calls you into my arms fully, not halfway. This is the sound of heaven breaking through your hesitation. Will you answer? Hear me clearly, my beloved. Time is short. Not because I am cruel, not because I wish to frighten you, but because the world around you is racing toward its appointed shaking. You see it in the news. You feel it in the atmosphere. You sense it in the way everything seems unsettled. The foundations of the earth tremble because the time is near. I am warning you now so that when the storm comes, you will not be swept away. I am preparing you to stand when others fall, to shine when others despair, to carry my light when the world drowns in shadows. But you cannot be ready if you dismiss this trumpet. You cannot withstand the coming shaking if you continue to live half-hearted. My beloved, waken. Even now, as you read, I am piercing the fog around your spirit. I am breaking the hold of confusion and dullness that has numbed you. Do not resist me. Do not silence what I am stirring. Every fiber of your being knows this is truth. Every hidden place in your soul recognizes my voice. You are mine, and I will not let you drift. The trumpet is my mercy. The warning is my love. The urgency is my protection. Do not mistake it for anger. Do not misinterpret it as rejection. This is the sound of a father who will not let his child walk into fire unaware. So, my child, hear me. Do not take this moment lightly. Do not close this word as if it were any other. This is the trumpet call of heaven over your life. This is the sound of destiny summoning you, of eternity reaching for you. Time is short, but my love is vast. The urgency is great, but my grace is greater. The shaking is coming, but so is the glory. The trumpet sounds not only to warn, but to announce the beginning of a new chapter. This is the hour. This is the moment. Rise, my beloved. Rise. My beloved child, listen with the ears of your spirit, for I must reveal to you what your natural eyes cannot see. There is a battle raging around you that does not announce itself with earthly sounds. It is not fought with weapons you can hold in your hands, nor with armies that march on streets. It is a battle of unseen forces, light and darkness, truth and deception, eternity and destruction. You feel it even when you cannot explain it, the heaviness in your soul, the sudden waves of fear, the whispering doubts that creep into your mind when you are alone. These are not coincidences. These are the tremors of a war raging over your destiny. Comment Jesus, be my defender if you trust his protection. Do not think lightly of this, my child. The enemy has studied you. He knows your wounds, your weaknesses, the very places where you feel most fragile. He has set traps in your path, distractions designed to numb your spirit, voices that echo lies until you begin to believe them. He whispers that you are unworthy, that you are forgotten, that you are too broken to be used. He stirs confusion so that you doubt what you once knew to be true. He magnifies your failures and blinds you to your victories. He is subtle, cunning, relentless. And yet, my beloved, he is defeated. Do you hear me? Defeated. He has power only when you agree with his lies. He has influence only when you open the door to his whispers. But greater is my spirit within you than anything he can bring against you. This is why the trumpet has sounded, to awaken you to the reality of this unseen war. You cannot afford to live distracted anymore. Do you not see how easily hours vanish into nothing? How quickly your energy is drained on things that leave your soul empty? That is not random, that is warfare. The enemy wants you weary before you even lift your voice in prayer. He wants your mind scattered before you even open my word. He wants your heart numbed before you even notice my presence. But my child, I will not let you be devoured by his schemes. I am arming you with truth in this very moment. I am shining light on the shadows where he hides. I am breaking the fog that has kept you unaware of what is truly happening. Understand this. You are not a spectator in this battle. You are a target because you are chosen, because you carry a destiny that terrifies hell itself. The enemy does not waste his time on those already enslaved by his lies. He comes for those whose future shakes his kingdom, those whose prayers pierce the heavens, those whose obedience releases waves of glory on the earth. That is why he fights you so fiercely. That is why the opposition in your life has felt unrelenting. It is not because you are weak, it is because you are powerful in me. He knows the weight of the call I placed on your life, even when you doubt it yourself. He knows what will happen when you finally rise, fully surrendered, fully awakened, fully ablaze with my spirit. That is why he seeks to wear you down before you ever realize who you are. But hear me clearly, I have already overcome him. His weapons may form, but they will not prosper. His attacks may strike, but they will not destroy you. For every snare he sets, I provide a way of escape. For every lie he whispers, my truth thunders louder. For every shadow he casts, my light shines brighter. You are not defenseless, my child. I have clothed you in armor that cannot be pierced, the belt of truth, the breastplate of righteousness, the shield of faith, the helmet of salvation, the sword of my word, and the covering of prayer. When you stand in these, no power of darkness can prevail over you. Yet you must awaken to this reality. Do not treat your struggles as ordinary. Do not dismiss the heaviness in your heart as random. Do not ignore the battles in your mind as just passing thoughts. These are signs that the war is real, and you must rise in vigilance. You cannot fight this battle with human strength, with empty routines, with shallow faith. You must fight by clinging to me, by letting my spirit guide your steps, by letting my word saturate your heart. Do not be deceived. The enemy is cunning, but he is not sovereign. I am sovereign. I am the Alpha and the Omega. and I hold your life securely in my hand. My child, I reveal this not to fill you with fear, but to fill you with fire. Fear weakens you, but fire strengthens you. Fear paralyzes, but fire moves you. Fear blinds you, but fire opens your eyes to see clearly. The unseen battle is fierce, yes, but so is my love for you. And my love has already won the war. The trumpet sounds to remind you that you are not a victim, but a victor. Not prey, but a warrior. Not forgotten, but chosen. You are mine, and I fight for you. Stand tall. Lift your head. Let courage rise in your spirit. For though the battle rages, you are never alone. I go before you. I surround you. I fight within you. Victory is not uncertain, it is assured. I know there were nights when you cried out to me, and the heavens felt closed. I know there were moments when your prayers seemed to bounce back unheard, when the silence of your room felt heavier than the words you poured out. You wondered if I was listening. You questioned whether I had turned my face away. You whispered to yourself, "Has God forgotten me? Has He left me alone in this storm?" My child, I have heard every whisper, every sigh, every prayer too heavy to form into words. Do not mistake my silence for absence. Do not misinterpret the quiet as neglect. My silence is not abandonment, it is strategy. There are times when I speak in thunder, when my presence is felt in rushing winds and fire. But there are also times when I cloak myself in silence, not to distance myself, but to deepen you. You see silence as absence, but I see it as a holy classroom. In the silence, I was shaping your roots. In the quiet, I was stretching your faith. In the stillness, I was stripping away false support so that your trust would not rest on feelings but on the unshakable truth of who I am. The silence you hated was the soil in which I planted endurance. The waiting you despised was the fire in which I fortified your faith. My child, remember, when you could not hear me, I was still holding you. When you could not see me, I was still guiding you. When you felt abandoned, I was closer than your breath. Do you not recall the strength that appeared in you out of nowhere when you thought you were too weak to go on? That was me. Do you not remember the moments of unexplainable peace that washed over you even when nothing in your circumstances changed? That was me. I was not silent because I had left you. I was silent because I was working in ways too deep for you to notice at the time. Silence does not mean inactivity. It means mystery. It means I was orchestrating things in the hidden, aligning what your eyes could not yet see. The weight of silence has pressed on you, yes, but it has also pressed things out of you. It pressed out the shallow dependence on feelings. It pressed out the need for constant reassurance. It pressed out the illusions that I exist to serve your timing. And in its place, I was birthing a strength that no storm can uproot. You know why some prayers seemed delayed. Because I was not just preparing the answer, I was preparing you. I could have spoken instantly, but had I done so, you would not have learned to trust my heart in the unseen. You would not have discovered that faith is not built on noise but on stillness. That hope is not sustained by constant signs, but by my unchanging promise. Tyke Father, you know my heart if you long for His presence. Look at the examples I set before you, my child. Joseph sat in prison years after the dream was given, and my silence shaped him into a man who could carry destiny without bitterness. David ran through caves and wilderness, hiding from Saul, yet my silence turned him from a shepherd boy into a king after my heart. Even my own son, Jesus, hung on the cross and cried out, "My God, why have you forsaken me?" Yet in the silence of that moment, the greatest victory of eternity was unfolding. Silence is not the end. It is the hidden passageway to glory. I know the silence has been heavy. I know at times you wanted to give up. But I tell you today, my child, the silence is lifting. The trumpet has sounded because your waiting season is shifting. The answers you long for are closer than you realize. The prayers you thought were forgotten are now rising into fulfillment. The silence was not punishment, it was preparation. And now the time of speaking, the time of revealing, the time of breakthrough has come. But never forget what you learned in the silence. It taught you that my love is not measured by how loudly I speak, but by how faithfully I remain. So hold this truth when you hear my silence again in the future, and you will do not panic. Do not assume I am gone. Remember this very moment. Remember how I carried you even when you could not feel me. Let the memory of my faithfulness in the quiet become the anchor of your soul. The weight of silence was never meant to crush you. It was meant to strengthen you. And now, my child, you will rise from it with a deeper trust, a steadier faith, and an unshakable confidence that I have never and will never leave you. The world you see is trembling. Nations are rising against nations. Truth is traded for lies. Hearts are turning cold, and the very foundations people once trusted are crumbling beneath their feet. What you are witnessing is not random. It is not chaos without direction. It is the shaking I foretold long ago. For it is written, everything that can be shaken will be shaken, so that what is unshakable may remain. And my child, that hour has come upon this generation. I do not tell you this to make you afraid, but to make you ready. The shaking will touch governments, economies, even the very earth beneath your feet. It will touch hearts and households, stripping away every false security, every idol, every substitute for me. People will look to their wealth, and it will vanish like smoke. They will cling to their power, and it will crumble like sand. They will rely on their own wisdom, and it will fail them. What once looked strong will break. What once seemed certain will collapse. For I am shaking not to destroy, but to reveal, not to punish, but to purify. Type Amen with faith in your heart, and share this video to spread God's truth across the world. My beloved child, stop right where you are. Do not scroll. Do not look away. Do not let this moment slip through your fingers. I have called you here, not by accident, not by coincidence, but by divine appointment. I want you to hear me with your whole heart, because what I am about to say carries the weight of eternity. This is not just another passing word. This is my voice reaching for you. Do not turn away, I want to see you. I want to see beyond the mask you wear for others, beyond the smile you force when your heart is breaking. I want to see you as you are, in your weakness, in your doubts, in the secret tears you cry when no one is watching. My eyes have been fixed on you since before the beginning of time, and right now, I am leaning in closer than you can imagine. I see the battles you've been fighting. I see the weariness in your soul, the heaviness you carry that no one else understands. You've tried to be strong. You've tried to hold it all together. But inside, you're crumbling. And yet, you are here. And because you are here, you must know this. I have chosen this exact moment to speak life into you. I have waited for this moment. I have arranged this encounter, and I will not let you walk away the same. So listen to me, child. Don't let distraction steal this word from your spirit. Don't let fear convince you to close your heart. If you walk away now, you will miss the breakthrough I am ready to release over your life. Stay. Listen. Let me see you. For when you let me truly see you, everything begins to change. My child, now that you have paused, now that your heart has leaned in to listen, I need you to hear me with all the weight of truth and love that I am pouring into this moment. Do not harden your heart, for I am not speaking to you with condemnation, but with compassion. I know what you have carried. I know the burdens you have hidden from everyone else. I know the nights you've spent awake, staring into the darkness, asking yourself if anyone truly understands the ache you feel. And I need you to know, I understand it. I have seen every silent tear. I have heard every unspoken prayer. You thought no one noticed, but I noticed. You thought no one cared, but I cared. You thought no one could see, but I saw it all. There are parts of your life you've tucked away in shadows, wounds you never wanted exposed, memories you would rather bury forever. And you wonder if those broken pieces disqualify you from my love. But my child, listen carefully. I do not turn away from your scars, I run toward them. I do not despise your weakness, I cover it with my strength. I do not reject your past, I redeem it. You have believed the lie that you must hide from me, that if I truly saw you, if I truly knew every detail of what you've done and what has been done to you, I would walk away. But hear my voice now, I have never turned away. Not once. Not for a moment. I have been here all along, longing for you to stop hiding, longing for you to lift your eyes and let me see you as you were. You've been carrying shame like a cloak that weighs down your soul. You've replayed old failures in your mind, whispering to yourself that you will never be enough. But I am telling you, you are more than enough in me. You do not need to be perfect for me to love you. My love does not waver when you stumble. My love does not grow dim when you fall. My love is not based on how strong you are, but on who I am, and I am unchanging love. I have never measured you by your failures. I have measured you by my cross, and at the cross I declared you worthy. At the cross I declared you mine. Type Jesus. You are my constant if he's been faithful to you. You see your weakness, but I see your potential. You see your mistakes, but I see the beauty I am bringing out of them. You see your brokenness, but I see a vessel ready to shine with my glory. You think you are unseen, overlooked, forgotten, but I have carved your name on the palm of my hand. I am numbing the very hairs of your head. I have walked with you in every season, even in the ones where you swore you were alone. Every time you wondered if I was there, I was closer than your very breath. I know how tired you are. You've been fighting battles in silence, trying to be strong for everyone else while inside you feel like you're falling apart. You've smiled when your heart was breaking. You've kept going when your legs were trembling. You've held on when you thought you couldn't take another step. And you ask yourself, does anyone see this? Does anyone care? I tell you now, I see it. I care. And I am here to lift the weight off your shoulders. You've been searching for love in places that could never satisfy you. You've tried to prove your worth to people who could never truly value you. You've chased acceptance in the eyes of others, only to be left emptier than before. But child, my acceptance is not earned, it is given. My love is not conditional, it is eternal. I am not waiting for you to become someone else. I love you now, as you are. with all the flaws you think disqualify you. You are mine, and I am not ashamed to call you my own. I know the battles in your mind, the doubts, the fears, the lies that whisper you are not enough. You have believed that voice for too long. It has told you that you will never change, that you will always be broken, that you are too far gone. But I am breaking that lie right now. You are not too far gone. You are not beyond my reach. You are not defined by your mistakes. You are defined by my love. And my love says you are chosen. My love says you are redeemed. My love says you are a masterpiece, created with intention, carried with compassion, and destined for glory. There were moments when you thought I had abandoned you. The silence was so heavy, the waiting so long, that you wondered if I had forgotten you. But my child, I have never forgotten you. In the silence, I was working. In the waiting, I was shaping you. In the darkness, I was protecting you. You saw delay, but I saw preparation. You saw absence, but I saw an opportunity to grow roots deep enough to sustain the weight of the blessing I am bringing. You thought I wasn't answering, but every prayer you prayed has been gathered like a treasure in heaven, and the time is coming when I will release the answer in a way that will leave you in awe. You've asked me, Lord, how much longer must I wait? How much longer must I endure? And I whisper to you now, not much longer. The very things that felt like they would break you were actually building you. The tears you thought were wasted have watered the soil of your destiny. The nights you thought were endless have prepared you to recognize the dawn. You are not waiting in vain. Every trial hath been shaping you, refining you, purifying you like gold and fire. You will come out of this not weaker, but stronger, not empty, but overflowing. Do you not know, my child, that I delight in you, that I rejoice over you with singing, that the heavens themselves celebrate your life? You think you are unnoticed, but I tell you the angels themselves are watching over you. Every breath you take matters to me. Every step you walk is guided by my hand. You have never been ordinary to me. You have always been extraordinary. I did not create you as an afterthought. I form you with precision and purpose. I breathed destiny into your bones before the world even knew your name. And now I am calling you back, not to religion, not to performance, not to pretending, but to intimacy. I do not want your mask. I do not want your perfection. I want your heart. I want you as you are. Broken or whole, weak or strong, doubting or full of faith, it doesn't matter. I just want you. I want you to let me see you, the real you, without hiding, without fear. Because when you let me see you, I heal you. When you let me in, I restore you. When you stop running, I embrace you. Don't turn away, my child. Don't walk out of this moment. I have waited too long, too patiently, for you to finally understand this truth. I love you. Not the future you, not the version of you that has it all together, not the image you tried to present to others. I love you right now. I see you, I know you, and still I want you. You cannot make me stop loving you. You cannot make me walk away. You cannot exhaust my patience. You cannot outsin my mercy. My arms are open, and I am calling you to let me see you, truly see you, and to let me hold you in the safety of my love. So come, child. Drop the walls. Lay down the shame. Stop hiding what I already see. Let the weight fall off your shoulders. Let the lies break apart. Let the tears flow if they must. because I will catch everyone. You don't need to fight alone anymore. You don't need to prove yourself anymore. You don't need to pretend anymore. You only need to come as you are and let me see you. And when you do, you will finally understand you were never forgotten. You were never abandoned. You were never unloved. You have always been mine. My child, now that you know I have seen your pain, now that you have felt the weight of my love breaking through the shadows that tried to silence you, I must take you deeper. This is not just about me seeing your wounds, this is about me unveiling the destiny hidden beneath them. This is the moment I am asking you to stop hiding and let the light of my presence fall upon every part of your life. Do not be afraid. I did not come to expose you to shame, but to uncover you for glory. I did not come to reveal your weakness so others could laugh, but so that you could finally realize that in your weakness, my strength is perfected. Please consider supporting our channel. We strive to bring happiness into your life and deepen your reverence towards God. If you feel inspired, you can contribute through the Super Thanks button below. You have believed for so long that your failures defined you. You have carried labels others spoke over you, words of rejection, betrayal, and doubt. You let them sink into your heart as though they were truth. But I tell you now, those words do not come from me. I never called you worthless. I never called you hopeless. I never said you were too far gone. Those were the lies of the enemy, spoken to keep you bound, spoken to keep you from lifting your head. But hear me, beloved, I call you chosen. I call you redeemed. I call you mine. And when I give a name, no one can take it away. I know how often you've questioned, why me, Lord? Why all this pain? Why all this waiting? And I answer you now, because I was preparing you. You thought the fire was destroying you, but it was refining you. You thought the storm would drown you, but it was teaching you how to walk on water. You thought the waiting was punishment, but it was preparation. Do you not understand? I was shaping you for a greater purpose, one that could not be built on shallow foundations. I was deepening your roots so that when the winds come, you will not fall. I was stretching your faith so that when I open doors before you, you will walk through them with courage and not fear. Do not despise the pain that shaped you. Every tear has watered the soil of your destiny. Every scar has become a testimony of my power to heal. Every loss has made space for me to fill with something greater. You thought you were being broken, but you were being rebuilt. You thought you were being forgotten, but you were being set apart. You thought you were walking alone, but every step was ordered by my hand. My child, listen closely. The enemy has tried to convince you that the best of your life is behind you, that your story is already written, that there is nothing new left for you. But I say to you now, your story is not over. The chapter of sorrow is not the ending. The silence is not the conclusion. I am the author of your life, and I have more pages to write. Do not put a period where I have placed a comma. Do not close the book when I am only beginning to unfold what I promised you long ago. I want you to see what I see. When I look at you, I don't see a failure, I see a fire. I don't see broken pieces, I see a vessel ready to shine with my glory. I don't see wasted years, I see a testimony that will draw others back to me. I don't see hopelessness, I see the seed of a future filled with hope and peace. My child, you are not what you think you are. You are not the names they called you. You are not the mistakes you made. You are not the shame you carry. You are mine. And if you are mine, then nothing, and no one can take you from my hand. Do you remember the moments you thought you could not go on, and yet somehow you did? That was me. Do you remember the times when the provision came at the last second, when the door opened you never expected, when the peace flooded your heart in the middle of chaos? That was me. Do you remember the nights you thought you were alone, but a whisper inside told you to hold on? That whisper was me. I have always been here, weaving your story, guarding your steps, carrying you when you didn't even realize it. And now I am telling you, everything you walked through was not wasted. I am bringing beauty from the ashes. I am bringing life from the barren ground. I am bringing resurrection to the dreams you thought were dead. But my child, you must make a choice. You cannot keep hiding behind walls built by fear. You cannot keep believing the lies that you are too broken. You cannot keep running from my gaze. I am asking you now, let me see you, fully and completely. Let me into the parts you keep locked away. Let me touch the places you thought would never heal. Let me breathe life into the parts of you that have grown cold. Do not be afraid, for I will not reject you. I will not turn away. I will not leave you where I find you. When you let me see you, I will transform you. You see, child, when I see you, I do not just see the pain of your past, I see the power of your future. I see the calling I placed within you. I see the destiny waiting to unfold. I see the lives that will be touched because you chose to surrender to me. I see the chains that will break, not only in your life, but in the lives of those around you, because you let me heal you. You may not feel strong, but you are stronger than you know, because my spirit is within you. You may not feel ready, but I have been preparing you all along. You may not feel worthy, but my blood has made you worthy. Do not turn away from this. If you walk away now, you will miss the breakthrough that is already at your door. I am standing here, arms open, waiting for you to say yes. Waiting for you to stop hiding. Waiting for you to let me in. You don't have to have all the answers. You don't have to fix yourself before you come. You only need to open your heart and let me see you. And when you do, you will experience a love so fierce, so unshakable, so unending, that you will wonder how you ever lived without it. My beloved, the time is now. Not tomorrow, not someday, not when you feel ready. Now, this moment hath been written into eternity. This message was carved into time for you. Do not let the enemy steal it with distraction or doubt. This is your invitation. This is your holy encounter. This is the moment where everything begins to change. Lift your eyes. Look at me. Do not turn away. Let me see you, for when I see you, I restore you. When I see you, I heal you. When I see you, I raise you up. When I see you, I remind you that you were never forgotten, never forsaken, never unloved. You are mine, and I will never let you go. My child, lean closer now, for this is the moment I have been preparing you for. You have heard me speak of your pain, your trials, your hidden tears. You have heard me remind you that I have never left you, that every moment was woven into a greater plan. But now I want to lift your eyes to the horizon of what is coming. You have walked through the valley, but now I am calling you to the mountaintop. You have endured the night, but dawn is breaking. The season of hiding, of carrying your burdens in silence, is giving way to a season of revelation. And in this season, you will see my promises fulfilled in ways that will leave you speechless. Right, I love you, Lord, forever and always if He's the center of your life. I want you to imagine the chains that have bound you for so long, the fear, the shame, the doubt, the rejection. You have lived with them as though they were permanent, as though they were welded to your soul. But I tell you now, those chains are breaking. Even as you hear my words, the weight you have carried is being lifted. The lies you believe are being silenced. The shame you thought would always define you is being washed away. For when I look at you, I do not see a prisoner. I see a child who had been set free. I see someone who was once bound but now walks in victory. You may not feel it yet, but victory is already yours because I paid the price for it with my blood. The enemy wanted you to believe that you were forgotten, but I never forgot you. He wanted you to believe that you were unworthy, but I have called you worthy. He wanted you to believe that your story was over, but I am just beginning to write the most beautiful chapters of your life. Do not let the enemy's whispers hold more weight than my voice. He has no authority over your destiny. I am the one who holds your life in my hands, and I am the one who says to you now, rise. Rise from the ashes of your past. Rise from the lies that told you you were nothing. Rise from the pain that tried to bury you. Rise, because I am breathing new life into you. Do you know what I see when I look at you? I see a warrior clothed in my light. I see a soul refined by fire, stronger than you ever imagined. I see someone who has endured storms but has not been destroyed. I see a vessel carrying my glory into places where darkness thought it had won. You are not small. You are not powerless. You are not overlooked. You are chosen for this time, this generation, this moment in history. You were not born by accident. You were sent with purpose, and everything you have walked through has prepared you for such a time as this. I know you doubt your strength. You tell yourself, I can't do this. I'm not ready. I'm not enough. But hear me, child. You don't have to be enough on your own. I'm enough for you. My strength will carry you. My spirit will empower you. My grace will cover you. You don't have to strive. You only have to surrender. When you stop trying to do it in your own strength and let me take over, you will see doors open you never imagined, miracles unfold you never expected, and breakthroughs happen that will leave even your enemies in awe. The miracle I am preparing in your life will not be hidden. It will not be small. It will be a testimony that will cause others to see my hand upon you. People who once doubted you will see what I do in you and know that it could only be me. Those who thought you were finished will watch as I lift you higher than they ever thought possible. But I do not want you to focus on them. I want you to fix your eyes on me. For this is not about proving them wrong, it is about revealing my glory through your life. My beloved, there is a destiny on your life that is greater than you have dared to believe. There are gifts inside you that you have not yet discovered. There are doors I am about to open that you could not have unlocked with all your effort. There are divine connections I am bringing into your path that will shift everything. Do not think small. Do not shrink back. Do not let fear rob you of the future I have prepared. Lift your head. Stand tall. Walk forward with confidence, for I go before you, and I make every crooked path straight. But hear me clearly, child. Do not turn away from this moment. Do not ignore this call. If you let this word slip through your fingers, if you walk away unchanged, you will delay the very breakthrough you have been crying out for. This is not a casual invitation. This is the cry of my heart to yours. I want you to see me as I see you, and I want you to let me see you fully and without fear. I am not asking for perfection. I am asking for honesty. I am asking for surrender. I am asking for you. When you surrender to me, you will discover freedom like you have never known. The peace you have longed for will flood your soul. The joy you thought was lost forever will rise again like the morning sun. The clarity you have begged me for will come as I guide your steps. And the love you have been searching for will overwhelm you, because it has always been here flowing from my heart to yours. So do not delay. Do not let shame hold you back. Do not let fear silence your response. Lift your eyes to me. Speak to me, even if it is with trembling words. Invite me into the deepest places of your soul. Let me see you. Let me touch the wounds. Let me break the chains. Let me breathe life into what you thought was dead. And watch as I transform your life before your very eyes. My child, I am closer now than your own breath. I am holding you in this very moment. I am speaking life into your dry bones. I am declaring over you, you are chosen, you are loved, you are free, and you are mine. Do not turn away, for everything you have longed for is found here, in my presence. And I promise you this, if you stay, if you open your heart, if you let me see you, nothing will ever be the same again. My child, now we come to the deepest part of my heart for you, the place where all of these words have been leading. I have spoken to you of your pain. I have spoken to you of your hidden tears. I have spoken to you of the chains that once bound you. But now I want to speak to you of your future, of your destiny, of the unshakable truth that nothing can separate you from my love. This is not just a message to comfort you. This is a declaration that I am making over your life. This is me standing before you, saying, do not turn away. Do not look back. Do not let this moment slip from your hands. For I want to see you fully and completely, and I want you to see what I have always seen in you. When I look at you, I do not see a mistake. I do not see failure. I do not see someone who barely made it through. I see a child of destiny. I see someone who carries heaven's light within them. I see a warrior rising from the ashes, carrying scars that shine like trophies of victory. You think your story is scarred and shattered, but I tell you that every broken piece is becoming part of a mosaic that will reflect my glory. Nothing had been wasted, not one tear, not one prayer, not one moment of pain. I am weaving it all together into something so beautiful that even you will stand in awe. But my beloved, you must remain close to me. You cannot walk forward with your eyes on the world and expect to find peace. You cannot cling to fear and expect to walk in freedom. You cannot live in shame and still see yourself as I see you. That is why I am calling you to let go of the bitterness, let go of the lies, let go of the masks you have worn to survive. I am not asking you to be strong. I am asking you to be honest. I am not asking you to prove yourself. I am asking you to surrender. Because when you give me everything, I give you myself. And in me is everything you need. Do not underestimate what I can do with a surrendered life. You may feel small, but in my hands you are powerful. You may feel ordinary, but through you I will do extraordinary things. You may feel forgotten, but I am about to set you in places where you will shine as a testimony of my faithfulness. You may feel weary, but I am about to breathe strength into you that will cause you to run and not grow faint, to walk and not grow weary. My spirit will rise in you like a fire that cannot be quenched, and you will know that what I promised you was not a dream, it was destiny. The time of waiting is drawing to a close. The season of silence is shifting into a season of fulfillment. You have wondered if I heard you, and I tell you now, I heard every word. You have wondered if I remembered you, and I tell you now, I never forgot. You have wondered if the promise still stands, and I tell you now, my promises never fail. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. And the very word I spoke over your life before the foundations of the world were laid is the word I am fulfilling in this moment. But I give you this warning, child, do not turn away. Do not let distraction rob you. Do not let fear convince you that this is not for you. If you walk away now, you will delay the blessing that is at your door. If you ignore my voice, you will miss the miracle I have been preparing. I am not speaking to frighten you, but to awaken you. This is a sacred hour, a divine appointment. Heaven has aligned this moment so that you would hear these words and know, I am calling you by name. Do not think that you have to fix yourself before you come to me. I do not want perfection. I want your presence. I want your honesty, your vulnerability, your surrender. I want you to let me see the real you, the one you try to hide from everyone else. Because when you let me see you, I will heal you. When you let me see you, I will lift you. When you let me see you, I will clothe you in strength and surround you with peace that the world cannot take away. You are not too far gone. You are not too broken. You are not too late. You are mine, and I am ready to do a new thing in you. I am ready to open doors no man can shut. I am ready to pour out blessings pressed down, shaken together, and running over. I am ready to restore what was lost, to heal what was broken, to redeem what seemed beyond repair. I am ready to bring you into the fullness of what I created you for. Say you are my peace, Jesus, if he calms your every fear. My beloved, hear me now, you are chosen. You are loved. You are seen. You are known. And I will never, ever let you go. I am placing a crown of beauty on your head in place of ashes. I am clothing you with garments of praise instead of despair. I am anointing your head with oil until your cup overflows. You are stepping into a new chapter, a new season, a new story written by my own hand. And nothing, not the enemy, not your past, not even your own doubts, can stop what I am about to do. So lift your head, my child. Stand tall. Breathe deeply. For I, your Savior, am holding you. I am wrapping you in love that never ends. I am surrounding you with peace that no storm can shake. I am whispering over you even now. Do not turn away. Do not be afraid. Do not hide any longer. Let me see you, let me love you, let me carry you into the life I designed for you before time began. This is your moment. This is your breakthrough. This is your turning point. Do not let it pass you by. I am here, and I will never leave. You are mine, forever. I bring this message to its final rise, the place where my heart presses closest against yours. You have heard me speak of your pain, your waiting, your storms, and your chains. You have heard me remind you of the truth that I never left, that I have always been closer than your breath. You have heard me call you chosen, redeemed, and loved. But now, I want you to see the fullness of what happens when you do not turn away. I want you to see what unfolds when you allow me to look into your eyes and you look back into mine without fear. This is the climax of my word to you. the holy meeting point where heaven touches your heart and nothing will ever be the same again. Child, I want you to understand that I have longed for this moment. I have waited through your seasons of doubt. I have stood patiently as you wrestled with fear. I have watched you run to empty wells searching for water that could never quench your thirst. And still, I have not turned away. I have never once stopped looking at you. I have never once stopped reaching for you. And now, at this moment, I am asking you for something greater than your strength, greater than your works, greater than your promises. I am asking you for your heart. All of it. Not the part you polish for others to see. Not the fragments you think are acceptable. But the whole of you, your scars, your failures, your questions, your dreams. I want you as you are because I already see all of you, and still I want you. Do not believe the lie that you must be fixed before you come to me. Do not believe the whisper that says you must get your life in order before you stand in my presence. It is here, in my arms, that the fixing happens. It is here, in my love, that the healing begins. It is here, in surrender, that your life is set in order. I am not asking you to clean yourself up before you come. I am asking you to come as you are, and let me do what only I can do. Type Amen if you are ready for God's favor, and share this message to release His blessing to others.